Yes, good evening. Yes, this is Joseph Aderotimi Ademola. I am a strong Tibetian, not just a Tibetian. I'm a strong Tibetian that is also working for the success of this project with my little understanding about this project. I'm also ready to work with it and I'm already building it within. Yes, I want to thank God for everybody watching me presently, for every team member watching me presently, for for TBC admin Chris Kringle for his updates on the blog. Yes, the current info on TBC and everything going on. I want to thank God for all the leaders of TBC. We are leader. I am a leader. Even you watching me, you are a leader. The admin is a leader. Everybody is a leader. The leader begins from our mindset, and that mindset it upgrades to our thinking, and to our thinking we bring out what we possess, and that possession it first change the lives of people to join TBC and to have the abundance based currency. um Also, I want to thank God for every voices of TBC. The head of the voices of TBC is Randy Wilson. Randy Wilson is the voice of all voices. But you and I, we are both voices in TBC. You are a voice, I am a voice. We are both voices, and that voice is meant to wake up the nation, to wake up the minds of people that there is abundance, and that abundance is within us. And once that abundance is within us, it will be easier for them to what to get registered in TBC and what and start going to the info and being patient for TBC to become a fully liquid currency. Yes, about my broadcast today, uh, three-way communication, three-way effective communication blog yesterday. Remember, you, the TBC expert, and your recruits. How can you create a kind of triangular communication or a triangular web between three of you? According to the blog, now listen, the three-way communication is not a new thing. It has been happening for long. For those who are in network marketing, you understand what I'm saying. I've been in network marketing. I've done three-way communication very, very well. I've recruited a lot of people when I was in other network marketing, and I learned what I mean by the three-way communication. I learned that. Now, how do you do a three-way communication? Before anything, let me start with you. You, you. Now, it is the you in you that bring out the real you, who you really wants to be. It is the you in you. What am I trying to say is that when you, when TBC was introduced to you, you got registered in TBC. Once you were registered, you decided that you want to register. Remember, it is you. You decided to get registered with TBC because you saw that it is an abundance-based currency. You were giving Kringles. When you were giving 25,000 Kringles, yes, you were given 25,000 Kringles by the admin. Now, you were not meant to always think that, okay, fine, you have been given 25,000 Kringles, and you thought it is the time to start spending it, because that is the thinking of a lot of new recruits. You were the very start, you were giving Kringles. Remember, that Kringles were given to encourage you. I think 25,000 Kringles is like 2,000 US dollars now. You were giving 25,000 um, cookies, and that is Kringle in making. You were giving that. When you were giving that, you were not meant to stay there. You were getting 25,000 Kringles, then you become a TBC member. Now, you want to go to people, introduce TBC to them. Now, before that, you decided to buy $100 worth of TBC so that you can have more, so that you can be able to have the promo that the admin stated for us. So, you decided to what to have that. You decided to have $100 worth of TBC instead of that you were giving one TBC during the last promo. Um, when you were giving one TBC, now remember you are recruiting people. Now, a lot of people once they got recruited. Now I'm talking about you, your recruits, and TBC experts. Now, you may not be a TBC expert yet. See, when you do some things, don't think because you've registered in TBC, you are an expert and You just keep the cash flow. Everything deal with understanding. You have to go through the necessary step, and you have to be ready to learn. If you cannot learn in TBC, you cannot move forward. If you cannot learn in TBC, you will only be looking at the wallet, the money in your wallet, but you will not understand what it really entails. Now, knowledge is power. You get educated so that you can get a fortune, according to the blog. Now, you recruit some people. Remember, once you recruit some people, what they were thinking is once they get registered, they start spending TBC immediately and let it start flowing. I want to start spending my TBC. I remember when I got registered and I introduced it to some people, and what were they thinking was, the girl registered, Joseph, when will I start spending this thing? This thing's money. When will I start spending this thing? Oh, I can't wait. I need to start spending this thing. You see, people are not patient enough to learn. People are not patient enough to get understanding. Remember, we are talking about the abundance-based currency here. When I got them registered, they started asking me questions. When will I start spending? See, remember, you are not meant to get registered and immediately start spending the cookies or the kringles, the 25,000 kringles that you are given by the admin. That is not how it works. Once you get registered, you will be patient to learn. Now, I'm talking about recruits now. You got registered, you paid your $100 and your $10 wallet fee, then you have TBC. Fine, that is the way you should do. But it is not ending there. You recruit people, introducing TBC to them. Once you introduce TBC to them, remember, you share the gifts of abundance. Registered, they were giving 25,000 cookies. Now, the goal, it is not to get registered and start spending 25,000 cookies immediately. In short, by the way, you can't even spend 25,000 cookies now. Remember, you need to wait for the redemption period in November before you can convert it to Kringles, before it can be in your 009 wallet, which is the new wallet TBC has presently. So once you get registered, so once you register your recruit using your link, which is in your Kringle Cash back office, you get them registered. After doing that, now what's the next thing? You what? You give them the full details of what TBC is about. They will get $100 worth of TBC from you. Now, your main function is to explain what TBC is all about. Once you explain to them, you get them introduced to an expert. Now, who is an expert? An expert is somebody who has been cash flowing in TBC every now and then in such a way that a day he cash flows $100 in a day. Now, what in New York cash flow? Cash flow means selling of his part of his TBC to his recruits. You get linked up with a TBC expert. Now, how do you get TBC experts? You go to the broadcast, you view some broadcasts. Now, once you view those broadcasts, you can get their link in those broadcasts, in those daily broadcasts. You get their link, then you chat them up, or you chat them up on Facebook. They can teach you and they can direct you on how you can go about it. Now, once you get them, you get their link, you get their contacts, then you can schedule a program, or you can schedule a meeting between you, your recruits, and your TBC expert. Remember, you are not yet an expert until you learn from an expert. Don't think you are an expert. You are still new to TBC. You are not yet an expert. You are becoming an expert, so you learn from an expert. Now, I read the book. They said, if you want to see ahead of others, you have to be on the shoulder of giants. You want to see ahead, you have to be on the shoulder of giants. Now, for you to be on the shoulder of giants, who is the giant? Is the TBC expert. You are on their shoulder. You see in the future. You see more. You learn. Are you getting me now? You learn from it. Now, sorry. Now you learn. Yes. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I was saying something. Oh, sorry. Yes, I was talking about an expert. I'm trying to send some messages to some people. Sorry. Now, you get information from the experts. You get linked up with the experts. Then you learn. Learning by asking questions. How do you cash flow? And how he or she has gone about it. How he or she are gonna add cash flowing. Then once you get that, you get his link. Then you link up you yourself and your recruit. That is your new member through maybe a video call, example join.me or Zoom. It may be a three-way, it may be three of you or four of you or all your recruits. You invite them online, you invite them to a Zoom meeting with the experts, and you also be there. Now this will help the experts to do a lot of talking, and will be able to allow the expert to ask your recruits what they really know about themselves and what they really know about TBC, and that will make them give you respect in TBC. It will make you respected. That doesn't mean you are having pride or you want to be edified or this is an edification game. No, that's not what we are talking about. Like, you'll be respected because you have so much information and you try to link up them, the TBC experts and the new recruits together. You have tried to bring them together so that they can get the understanding of what it is. You get it? I don't know, maybe you are getting what I'm saying. So they get the understanding of what it is. So now your function, you are meant to link up them together, and yours is to link them up and just stay and watch. Then where you are allowed to comment, you talk. Once you are doing this, it will make you respected. It will make those recruits to fear you. Not that they will be fearing you or being scared of you. We are not talking about that. We are talking about they will respect you for who you are. They will know you are a leader, and they will get info more, and they would like to learn. So by when next you want to connect the experts and those recruits together, those recruits would have learned more, and before you know it, gradually they start introducing this to others, and gradually they start cash flowing. And once you are doing this regularly, they said a good habit is not easy to learn. Once you make something your habit, it becomes your second nature, or it becomes part of you. So it is your function to connect the recruits and the TBC expert together. So your function is just to be there and monitor and watch, but you also talk in some places where it's needed, and that gives you what? It gives you what? Respect. Now that is about that we were meant to what? To do a three-way communication. You can't do all the job. Connect yourself with an expert and let an expert connect with your recruits. Sorry, I'm having a call here, and sorry, I'm going to call it up now. Yes, sorry, I'm having a sorry. Yes, I'm blocking that presently, putting everything on silence. Yes, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. So you connect both of you together. Yes, you connect both of you together. And are you with me? Can you see me? Okay, so that's what the admin was trying to tell us on the blog, that we must do a three-way call. Now that's about that. Now talking about the group, it's good to have a TBC group, but in most cases it is not advisable. In most cases it's good to have a group. When you gather your team in a group, different people are joining your group, different people are joining your link, and by so doing, they are joining your link, they join the link, and like that. It's good to have a group, but in most cases it causes problem. When you have a group, when the group is charging, the motivation is coming up. Remember that in those groups, even those you are adding can be a TBC troll. It can be the people that can be against you. Or most cases, some admin are TBC trolls themselves. A troll is somebody who is against something. So on Facebook, we have many TBC trolls, on WhatsApp, on Telegram, and like that. So if you are going to have a group, it must be a group that is clean. But most times, group is not advisable to have, because most group, even your recruit, if they see that they are getting the wrong information about TBC, also using here in Nigeria. So I was saying about a group that's, sorry, let me receive this call. Don't know what she's calling me for. Just 1 minute. Okay. So now I was saying something. So those group, we will have those that will be discouraged. We will have those that will be encouraged. So it is better for you not to have a group in most cases, or you monitor your group. If you are going to have a group, you must monitor your group effectively. Remember, once a member or a new recruit is not seeing anything in the group, he or she will be discouraged. And once they are discouraged, they will poison the mind of others in the group. And once they get others people mind poisoned, it becomes a problem. There will be a negativity in the group. More trolls will be coming in, and before you know it, the group will be dissolved. So it's better to do a three-way call. In most cases, having a group also, you must be very, very careful for the kind of information you read. It's better to have a group with positive-minded people that you have fully scrutinized, people that you have fully known, you have fully scrutinized them. It's better to have that kind of group. Yes, TBC is moving far. You are moving far. Yes, that's what the blog is talking about. So a three-way call is effective in building TBC and building your recruits. Yes, this is additional information. I want to thank God for all my TBC Faruna store. Yes, he has the social media now, which I'm going to post soon. You like him on it, and remember, we are all in support of the admin vision, because TBC must work in Nigeria. TBC must work in Nigeria. TBC must work in Africa. TBC must work in the world. Yes, I made a research yesterday on birth certificates, and I saw that, wow. So even you and I, we are used as collateral to collect. We are used as collateral for an international exchange to collect loan or to collect money from international bankers. And while the international bankers, they are the Federal Reserve. See, nobody is raising, nobody is fighting, nobody is doing anything. We cannot fight with our mouth or our strength. We can only fight using information. We can only fight using TBC. This is a silent fight. It is a silent fight. This is a silent fight that we are all meant to fight, the good fight of it. So you don't know what's going on, but the government knows what's going on. It's better to have TBC now. You get registered. This is not a joking matter. This is a serious business. And remember, government are not joking with you. They are serious. They've collected your certificate, your birth certificate, and they are using it as funds or as stock to collect funds from the stock exchange market. One person was asking me, how possible is that? Come on, it's possible. I've made the research on it. Go online. Go and search the secret of your birth certificate. What is really talking about? You get? I won't talk more than that. By the next broadcast, I'm going to talk a little bit about birth certificates. So you watching me, I really want to appreciate you for watching me. TBC admin Chris Kunungu, I appreciate